Seeing as this is my first video, I'd like to talk about gold, because this is arguably the most important thing in League of Legends. Gold can be acquired in a number of ways. It can be gained through minions, monsters, champion-owned pets replacements, enemy champions, turrets, dragon, baron, inhibitors, and ironically the Nexus. It is also gained at a rate of about 1 gold per second passively by all champions, and certain items, runes, and masteries can give additional gold in-game. In order to get the gold from any individual target, you must land the blow that kills the target. This is called last hitting. Let's discuss each element in key. Minions are easily the fastest and most stable way to acquire gold. The value of minions adds up extremely quickly and becomes worth more than a kill in less than 2 minutes with perfect last hitting. From here, I'll refer to the amount of minions you last hit as CS, or creep score. Melee minions start at 20 gold per unit, while casters start at 15. They slowly gain more value as the game progresses. The first 6 minions of the game are worth 105 gold total, meaning every 15 minions, give or take a few, is worth a kill. It's safer, easier, and much more reliable to get 15 minions over attempting to get a kill. CS matters more than anything in the early stages, which is referred to as the laning phase of the game. A Caitlyn with 2 kills and 23 CS is still losing in the gold fight to a Twitch with 0 kills and 80 CS, and that extra gold is going to give Twitch an item advantage on Cait, allowing him to still be a threat in lane and still be viable late game. Another, and probably the second most common way to get gold, is killing or assisting a kill on enemy champions. First Blood, or the first kill of the game, is worth 400 gold. Everyone then defaults to 300 gold. After this, their value drops continuously, making each kill on that specific enemy worth less and less gold until they get a kill. Then they're reset to 300. The opposite applies to enemies on killing sprees though. The more kills one enemy has without dying between them, the more gold that champion will be worth up to a 500 gold cap. Assists work differently. While the killer will always receive the exact amount of gold the enemy champion awards, assisters will not always receive half of that gold value. When a champion is killed, anyone who damaged them within 10 seconds will receive an assist, which creates a new gold pile worth around half of the kill bounty, and that new gold pile is split amongst all the champions who partook in the assist. So let's say Twitch kills Caitlyn for 300 gold, and Sona landed some attacks on Cait before she died. Sona will receive about 150 gold for the assist, as it is half the kill bounty. Let's say Karthus landed some damage on Cait with his ultimate before Twitch finished her off however, and Sona still helped. Twitch will still receive 300 gold, but now Sona will only gain 75 gold as will Karthus, because they split the assist pile worth 150. If you have a high CS, or a few kills, or both, sometimes it's smarter to not get the assist because a struggling teammate might need that gold more than you. Kills and assists are a good way to get gold in Moss, but CS is still much more reliable and usually has a higher gold turnout rate. The third way to get gold is through objectives. Objectives are anything that gives your team an advantage and fuels the endgame. Turrets and inhibitors are the main objectives of League of Legends, not counting the Nexus. Objectives give gold much more simplistically. A turret yields 150 gold for each member of your team no matter where they are on the map and regardless of dead or alive. Turrets are the only thing in League that do not grant gold for last hitting it. Inhibitors grant 50 gold to the champion who last hits it. For absolutely no reason as far as I'm concerned, the Nexus gives 50 gold to the champion who last hits it. If anybody can give me a solid and logical reason why, I'll give you $25 in RP. Seriously. Remember, you must last hit these to get the bonus gold. If you hit it, and then a minion destroys it, you will not get the last hit bonus gold. The monsters in the jungle are another way to get gold. The bigger monster at each camp will always yield more gold and more experience, while the smaller monster will yield just a small amount of gold, usually less than 10. You're not really going to concern yourself with these unless you're the jungler or it's later game and you're not sticking to lanes as specifically. There are also 2 epic monsters known as the Dragon and Baron Nashor. Killing Dragon gives your entire team 190 gold, as well as 25 gold for the last hitter. Baron grants 300 gold for your team, 25 gold for the last hitter, and a buff for all living teammates. Outside of gameplay, there are some ways to get gold advantages in-game. One way is runes, the other is masteries. In the utility tree of your masteries, there are 3 gold-related choices. Greed grants half a gold per 10 seconds for every point you put into it. Wealth grants 25 extra starting gold for 1 point, and 50 extra starting gold for 2 points. Pickpocket grants your champion 3 gold per basic attack on enemy champions if you're ranged, and 5 if you're melee, but this can only occur once every 5 seconds. There are 2 types of runes that grant gold, quintessences and seals. Each seal gives you 0.25 gold per second, while each quint gives you 1 gold per second. Usually these are not viable as they don't provide large enough bonuses to be effective, or other runes could provide a better and safer boost to farming, therefore getting more gold than your runes could provide. In cases of champions who aren't going to get much farm and many kills, mainly referring to supports, these runes and masteries are almost essential. The seals, however, are debatable, as armor or another choice may prove to be more useful, and it takes 4 of your 9 available slots just to be worth 1 gold per 10 seconds. Remember to share gold with your team. If you have 25 kills, 2 deaths, and 18 assists while your top laner has 1 kill, 9 deaths, and 2 assists, you should try to let him get the kills if you're not afraid of the enemy escaping when looking for stragglers in the forest or in cleanups from teamfights, so he could be of greater use to your team. As a personal rule, I never try to go above 15 kills unless my entire team is fed, because a fed team is better than a fed player in every situation. Thanks for watching, hope these help, and be greater each day.